Now that we have an understanding of what football money is, how the player price change algorithm works, and how the trade order matching engine functions, next we're going to look at the app and starting with the home page. The first thing you'll notice are the six boxes at the top, which read invested coins, current coins, wallet, hold coins, total coins, and PNL. The invested coins are the amount of money, the amount of coins you have paid to purchase an asset. Your current coins signify the current value of the said asset. So, for example, if you bought 10 shares at 100 of a player, your invested would be 1,000. And if the current price of the player is 150, your current would read 1,500, which would be 150 multiplied by 10. The wallet here signifies the amount of coins you have to make additional purchases. 2 million coins are deposited into your account when you sign up on Football Money, and this is a deduction that you would have paid for assets. So out here we've invested 560, close to 560,000, and we have 1.4 million in coins available for additional purchases. When you place an order on the order trading screen or the friend trading screen, which we will go into later, those coins are put on hold because if the order goes through, your account balance would be deducted of those coins, and that is signified out here in the hold coins. So we're going to click on the plus on the hold coins and see that we have two orders, one for Achraf Hakimi and one for Erling Haaland available. You can also horizontally scroll out here and see the number of stocks, the whole coins, and the transaction coins that are there. If you were to place an ask order, which we will get into shortly, they would show up out here. These are stocks that you own that you have requested a certain amount for. Next is the total coins. Total coins is the sum of your current coins and your wallet coins. So the coins you have to make available purchases and the current value of your portfolio, defining your net worth as total coins. Your PNL is your total coins minus 2 million. So if it were a positive number like it is out here, it signifies a profit. If this was a negative number where your total coins was less than 2 million, it would signify a loss. From there, next, you can also click on the tooltips out here. So at the top of the page, every box has an eye next to it. And these tooltips will give you information about what this particular section is. You can go next or click skip to remove that information of the tooltip. If you want a more detailed explanation, at the top of the page you have the I button, and this I button gives you access to a more in-depth legend where you can go through different categories and see what they signify. Below the six boxes is the investment overview. This this area shows you how your portfolio has been performing over a period of time. You have options of moving from 1 week to 2 week to 4 week to 12 weeks to since the start of your account. So you can click out here and see how the numbers change, how you've performed. Also, on the graph, you can move the cursor and see how your portfolio was performing on different days. So, for example, on October 18th, my portfolio was up 25,000 to 2.25 million, 2.025 million. And whereas on November 21st, it was up to 2.124 million. Further down, you can see all of the stocks you own. This area on the home page just shows you a snippet of the five stocks. So the first five stocks you bought would show up out here. But if you wanted to see the complete list, you would click on the plus out here. So if you click on the plus, it opens up all of the stocks that you own. By default, we show you the equity, which is the shares multiplied by the current price of the particular player. So this is the current value of the player. But you can also click anywhere on any of these purple boxes and see other options, like what is the average price you paid for. So out here for Alejandro Grimaldo, I paid 450. But if I wanted to see the bank price, I can see that he has gone up to 482.49. If I want to see the gain loss, I can see that I've made 3,249 coins, which is a 7% gain. For Erling Haaland, I've also made close to 30,000 coins, which is a 24% profit since the start of the season. Player positions are denoted by D, F, M, and G, which stands for defender, midfielder, forward, and goalkeeper. If you wish to sell any of these stocks, if you feel that Mats Hummels is not performing up to your standards, you can click on the Ask button. You can choose your player out here by clicking player name and go to Mats Hummels. You can choose market price or you can choose limit price. Limit price indicates that you would manually input a price, or if you're fine setting it at market price, you can click market price. You can also choose the number of stocks you want to sell. You own this information about that player is shown up out here, where how many stocks do you own? Do you have other orders where the stocks are on hold? And how many are available to ask. So this is the key number out here, which shows how many are available to ask. So I'll say I'm just going to let 10 go, and then you can choose the order limit, whether you want it immediately or are you okay with 5 days. I'm okay with 5 days. It shows you the total gain, which is amount minus transaction cost. Transaction costs are charged at 1% of the amount, so that's why 13. And then I'm going to click ask, and it says order placed successfully, which shows up in the ask orders. We're going to go back to the portfolio, and on the home page, you can see that you can also click on the purple boxes out here and see this. But if you wanted to see the full list, you would click on the plus and see the whole list out here. On the dashboard, we also have the top gainers and top fallers. So the players who are performing the best, you can manually scroll front and back, or by default, it keeps going at a certain speed. You can see top gainers or top fallers. You can also see weekly or all options. If in case you wanted to see the top gainer since the start of the season, David De Gea has been performing really well. You can also click on the player and open the player trading card. We're going to go through the player trading card and the bank option in the next video, where I will explain what the different fields out here are. So that's the home page, and you also have notifications at the top of the page. So any notifications for orders you put in or whatever actions you took would show up out there, and the search functionality. If you didn't want to go through the hassle of going through the bank or the order trading page, you can search for a particular player, which can show up out here, and then click on them and see their player trading card. That's your dashboard. Next, we're going to go into what the bank page is.